Alright, Daisy, you're okay. For every time I give you a fry, you puke. Allie's online. Alright, testing. Sounds pretty good to me at the moment. We'll let it play out for a few seconds. Let the stream start. Whew. Suddenly I'm hit with a wave of exhaustion. Daisy, you're okay. I will formally apologize. Oh, wait. Alright, checking audio. Oh. Bad. Repeat. Okay. Well, audio seems fine. Welcome back everyone to my next Starfield stream. I have my dog right next to me. Disclaimer for this video. Probably for the first 20 minutes, I have McDonald's fries on me, so you might hear me eating the fries. I apologize. I know I don't like eating sounds. I will try to keep it as quiet as I can. But someone offered me McDonald's and I had to say yes. So, last time we were working with the Vanguard, and then I did a little tour. We're dealing with the Terrormorph issue, and then I did a little tour of the well in New Atlantis, and that is where we are right now, and we're currently helping out Louisa. I think that's her name.
This was pretty low on the list of things I wanted to do today. So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
Yeah, I'll go with you. What are you worried about?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the one who's going to wind up in trouble. Zoe's got a way of twisting things.
I've got your back.
Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated.
A visit from Mast. How delightful.
Even in the well, the Trade Authority continues to flourish. Oh, makes you sick, doesn't it?
I'm Louisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Drag her, Louisa.
I've got to see this through. Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we're prepared to handle the situation.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
I feel like this would be a bad thing to say, because honestly, her reaction is kind of valid. The things that people do in this world. Let's just assume things are going to get rough. Just relax, everything is going to be fine. I won't fire the first shot, I'll fire last. Let's assume everything will be fine.
You're probably right. Just need to breathe.
Those are 2 guards right out the door. Unless they're paid. Oop.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your
Call me
work,
out.
but I'd do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box? Hey, I thought you were out there, you know, solving this.
Alright, where's the next one? Don't commit murder for a coffee, lady. Sorry, let me wipe off my hand. Ugh. Sorry, oh my god. I just wanted to eat my fries in peace. Oh. Okay, Mike. That's what's happening. No, I one sec, because hello? Me. Okay, how do I sound now? Okay, now I sound fine. That was weird. I apologize. Rinky dinky stuff up in here. What the? Okay, up there. How do I get up there?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Follow the path the game gives you.
Yes. What?
Hello! How do I sound, by the way? My mic was acting weird. And now I'm worried that's gonna keep acting weird. But welcome back! Good? Okay, great. I don't know what that was about.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello?
Oh, excuse me.
Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this.
Woohoo.
Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box.
Oh my god, I almost fell. Daisy, you're not getting a fry. You're gonna puke.
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A,
Next time,
okay?
use your jetpack.
I do feel betrayed, but they keep saying they've changed.
Where the heck is this? Up here? No.
Thank
Right
you
here.
for trusting that a lifelong employee of MAST knows what she's talking about.
Oh, please.
I'm sure you can handle whatever challenge might be associated with reaching the box. You're doing great. And that was indeed the correct junction box. See that, Zoe?
Yes, fine. Let's move on.
Okay, just making sure you saw it. So, now things get interesting. I can't find the next spot on any of my current diagrams.
And I can begrudgingly confirm that she's reading them correctly. We've reached the conclusion that it must be somewhere on the surface, outside the well. Miss Reyes has suggested that this means it's somehow no longer her responsibility. I frankly don't care. I want to find this person.
And here's where I begrudgingly agree with Zoe.
They do have beef.
It's not technically my problem at this point, but I want to see where this trail leads. If you head topside, I'll pull the diagrams we'll need and contact you.
Their beef is, like, very, very strong. Excuse me. Oh my god. I just want to eat my fries and have my frozen Coke. I apologize if you hear some eating noises.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Yeah, she wants me to do some sketchy ass shit. That's what she wants.
Ever run into spacers?
Apollo? Whee!
Both Arboron and Tayo
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Alrighty, Louisa. Every time I move just a little, Daisy thinks I'm about to hand her a fry. Girlie, you can't get one. Oh shit, should probably make sure no one sees me. Picking a lock time. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, right there. I love a little choice moment. I'm gonna be honest. It's always a sleigh. Oh, well, no. That goes there. Okay, now I'm confused. This is supposed to be easy. That has to go there. That works there, but then it won't go. Oh wait, O'Reilly's. Okay. Yeah, I figured it out. Whoop.
Haven't seen a lock picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul.
Lovely. This place is a mess. Program update. Program status paused. Download files. Okay, please go away so I can read. Recent message. Dodgson. My guys got creative with the rewiring. You should have all the juice you need to run the program nonstop, so stop messaging me and get to work. I expect my cut soon. And keep the damn door locked. Last thing we need is someone poking around. Ooh, excuse me. Even if Galbank notices the missing funds, they won't have a way to trace it. They'll call it a malfunction and wipe the records like they always do. Money's all digital anyway. They can literally just make as much as they want. T. Imagine if we just went in a world where it was all digital money. That'd be kind of terrifying to me. Like, I asked someone who actually carries cash. Future. Yeah, you've been... I'm trying to think of key moments that may have missed. Brittany, besides me flirting with Sarah and Sam, as I have brought them with me the most. I'm currently taking a break from the main quest because I want to do some of the side missions, thinking it'd make... Yeah, it's been a few.
I'm stuck. And the only
but I am
place close
avoiding the main quest at the moment because I know specific things happen in the main quest and I want to avoid them at this time. So I'm doing some of the faction missions, and the one I'm doing right now is called the Vanguard, and I have to go talk to the leaders here soon to discuss a alien creature that scientists don't know much information about, called the Terrormorphs. And they're known for devastating cities. But then I got distracted with this little mission, so I'm doing this now.
It's been a grind, for sure.
Okay, people, move.
Hey, something to report?
You know you can't give Zoe anything, don't you?
Yes.
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it?
I should. Yep, here you go.
Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
Me too.
So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Calibanc's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
Drag her.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
Drag her.
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it. Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be?
All right. Sketchy, that's a strange way to introduce yourself.
Perhaps. But I'm quite confident in my business, and I refuse to be intimidated. Please, let me know if I can assist you further.
Why are you way down here in the well?
We've been in New Atlantis for a very long time, before most things topside were built. With lots of infrastructure already in place, ample storage, and discreet access to the spaceport, it makes sense to stay. It's had the unintentional, but not unwelcome, side effect of weeding out people who can be timid about doing business.
What exactly does the Trade Authority do?
I thought the name made it rather obvious. We are the authority on trade in the settled systems.
Ha ha ha.
Whether it's bulk cargo, specialty items, or individual requests, we make sure things get where they need to go. We have shipping lanes across the settled systems and deal with nearly every major corporation and faction there is.
Well, I'm not interested in
If you need
doing
anything
work.
else, you know where to find us.
Sketchy freaking lady. Yeah, this is the
My mother
well.
wanted me to be a doctor.
I did a tour in the last video / stream. I'm about to do the meeting with the like people in charge of the UC, and I'm not sure which follower I want to bring with me. Like, I don't even remember who I brought in my first playthrough. Like, do I bring Sarah? She's the leader of Constellation, or do I bring someone else? Do I bring my man? Not everything has to be about him. Hi, Daisy. I think I'll bring Sarah, you know. She's been
You've got
involved.
something for me?
No. Am I supposed to? Sarah knows the political climate.
Time. You know how it is.
Wee wee. Plonk. Kerplunk.
Over here.
Hi, Hadrian.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
Oh?
My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone.
Clone?
Of a man named Francois Sanon. One-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War. Former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated. In old
yeah.
Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians.
Tactician. What
Secure
a fun
the
word.
leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
Interesting. Ooh, okay, a lot to address here. A clone? That'd be my first question. What do we mean by clone? Are there others from your program still out there? Other clones?
I'm the last.
Oh, rest in peace.
A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young. Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back.
Rip.
Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
Okay, you're a clone of a man. How's that work?
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels. But there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked.
Okay. Okay. That doesn't answer my question, but okay. This Faye Victus must have been an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him. Doesn't sound like they succeeded in securing that legacy. Damn! Damn, that's rude. I'm more interested in what this has to do with us addressing the cabinet.
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war.
Good. Ooh.
The man caused a lot of death on both sides.
Ooh.
Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians.
Damn.
And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Okay. You're not like your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours. Not sure I can blame them. This family of yours doesn't sound like they were paragons of virtue. So you're using me to distract them. Great. Wow, I thought my family was foot messed up. What did your father do to merit being executed?
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne.
Oh, God.
A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the colony war to an ugly end for the UC.
Period.
But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
Yeah, I agree with them on that part. In my short time of knowing you, Hadrian, you seem like a really nice lady, so I don't think you're anything like your father. So, pop off, queen.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast.
Yeah, what's your phone number?
Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so many questions. Let's go. Your eyes, they're red. Is that a result of the cloning process? Are you single? Asking for a friend. I point over at Sarah. Sarah's like, what do you mean? Why we're asking about me?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Is that not, like, bad for your eyes? Like, there has to be a side effect to your eyes, like, hurting. Like, them turning... Did I say red? Red? They look orange. More orange. Like, it can't just be a cosmetic thing. Are you willing to tell me any more about your father?
I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being fleet admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of guardians instead. Until his defeat during the colony war, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me, too. But Vae Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life.
Any suggestions on what I should say to the cabinet?
Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terrormorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions.
So honestly, what are the risks of us accessing this data?
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed.
Lol.
The Terrormorph project never went anywhere.
Not me saying that. Oh my god.
They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Okay, don't have any questions. Nope.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue.
All right, Sarah, are you ready? Just 3 queer women walking. I'm assuming Hadrian is part of the LGBT plus community. She is in my headcanon. That's an outfit. Flop. Man. All right, Sarah Morgan, get your booty over here. So official, oh my god. Sarah, get in the room. There we go. Just gonna save. Hello.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Hadrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency, just following orders. Thanks. Don't keep my ship fueled, ma'am. Okay, well, I'm gonna let Hadrian take this.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Why are we standing,
yes,
sir?
Well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have 2 petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno-Warfare Team's Terrormorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data. We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible Terrormorph apocalypse. I'm just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's the one with the grand plans. Remind me what's kept in these archives. Let's just say that from our dialogue.
All knowledge related to the technologies banned by the UC and the Freestar Collective after the Colony War resides in the archives, including the aforementioned Terrormorph data you and Hadrian are after. I want to know what you, someone with less direct involvement in the Armistice, sees as the purpose behind granting said access.
Well, I mean, we are trying to figure out what we're facing, but said we can't make an informed decision without the data kind of seems a little, like, reaching. Like, we made a decision even without that data. Like, I say we need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible Terrormorph apocalypse. That makes the most sense.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President,
well, I like to jump. What am I
of this
supposed to say?
While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
All right, fuckface. Do you want to go there?
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no
Pop
doubt
off.
the preservation
Pop
of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terrormorph seem at all alarming to you?
I'm gonna be honest. I've never met a Terrormorph before prior to this, so terrifying to me. It was one of the most scariest parts of this game. It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming. I only know what I was told. It's two matched ones from Londinium. No, ma'am, nothing special to report. I say this one, because the Londinian disaster, it's probably good to mention.
Just taking her word for it as well, then.
So it would seem. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
If there's a chance what happened on Tau Ceti could happen elsewhere, we need to grant the request. Yes, if it is fear... Wait. Yes, if the fear is the data being weaponized, the Terrormorph program failed. The data's not dangerous. Personally, I would wait. We don't have enough information yet. Madam President, if it were me, I wouldn't grant the request. The archives are sealed for a reason. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, a few of these are good options. Not the last one. It was terrifying. So grant that information. I mean, if it could happen elsewhere, the information would be important. It was one Terrormorph, though, in a smaller town, so, Being weaponized, the Terrormorph program
It's a little
failed.
intimidating. I understand.
Not her calling out my silence. I'm thinking. I'm processing. Getting more information could be good, but also it could, cause more people to die. That's always the thing. These moments when it's like, oh, this big decision needs to be made, and they're like, someone's like, well, we could wait for more data to come along. Okay, does more data equal more people dying? Like, if we wait longer, more lives could be lost. So, like, in my opinion, I would either grant the request, or I think maybe it'd be good to say yes, if the fear of the data being weaponized, the Terrormorph program failed. I feel like that'd be a good thing to throw in there, so I'm going to say that.
It doesn't matter if it can be weaponized or not. The archives need to remain sealed for now. There's no reason to rush into a decision of this magnitude.
Sarah!
I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
Sarah, what the fuck?
An excellent point indeed. The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That
Sarah,
point
you're a hater.
is a good one. Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terrormorphs.
Terrormorphs. More attacks. Just
yes,
as predicted.
they are!
Good God.
Yeah, Sarah.
They're here.
Yeah? So shut up about not wanting to open the
There must be
goddamn
another
case,
explanation.
Sarah.
The creatures evaded our scanners.
I'm mad at you now.
There will be plenty of time for
Sarah, just
conjecture
like that. Shut
later.
the fuck up. What do you
Chief
mean?
Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself.
Not really, girly
Nearest
pop.
anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am.
Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Okay. Okay, we're good. We are... Oh, hello? Okay, can't find a door, apparently. Ah! Sirs, please. Let me... Ma'am, let me go. I'm a little mad at Sarah now. How dare she dislike that? I should have brought someone else. God damn it. It's fine. I'm sticking with my decision.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
What the fuck?
Now!
That's it!
Huh? Oh wait, be new items. AM rifle? She was supposed to be a homie. I should have brought fucking Sam. He's always a homie. I'm also curious what he would have said.
Hit him with everything you got!
Sir, stop standing in the way!
Got him!
Stay down.
Let's see if they've got anything worth taking.
What? Sarah! We good? We all good? They're down. Am I supposed to, like, knock them down even more? Okay, I'll knock them down even more. Kill them. Kill the innocents. Lol. Oop. Oop. Oh my god, hello. Move. Bitch, stop moving around so I can shoot you. Okay. Wow. That was more difficult than it needed to be.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were
You wanted to a little.
I've seen this before. They were under the Terrormorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control. Turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire. And keep that EM weapon at the ready.
No, girl, I shoot civilians on the spot. I'm kidding, I would never. So does this mean I need to worry about you turning on me?
I honestly was just wondering the same thing. But no, you don't need to worry about me. I've had a Terrormorph try it on me before. I'm not susceptible. So we'll just have to make sure to watch out for each other down there.
How can you not be susceptible? Like, is it because you got big brain? Like, what makes you immune? Are you suggesting Terrormorphs can control someone's mind?
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior. The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some
yeah, clone
folks
stuff.
Just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it.
Oh, God.
Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terrormorph.
Oh, God. Okay, sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
I can't wait to shoot some bitches up. No, I'm kidding. I would never kill a civilian. I'm a good Samaritan. Not this creepy ass music. Oh my god, please stop. Not those spoopy parts. Dun 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 dun. Oh.
Wait. Did you hear that?
My god, no time to waste, Captain! Boots in the dirt!
Sarah, I heard nothing.
Has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
You my backup? Don't just stand there. Good.
Ha! Lol.
Joy.
Oh, God. Captain!
Oh!
You're going to be okay!
Oh, I hate
It's not real! Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real! We have to put down that morph!
Check your six! It's one of them!
Engaging target.
You handled yourself well back there.
Never safe, never safe. Never safe.
Oh, that's right in my ear. That's right in my ear. Oh, God.
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now.
Oh my God.
We've got the
there's
remaining
so much.
creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter.
Take
They
all
said you've
those.
done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men.
Okay, I'll
Put
take
those
all
things
that.
down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Okay, I'm gonna save, because that was spooky ooky.
I don't stock up on junk.
Sarah, are you a hater? I praised you so much these last few times, and today you decided to show up and be a hater. Girly, I will have you sit in the ship. Do you want a timeout? We can swap places. If you want to give me attitude, I'll give you attitude.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terrormorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here.
But
we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
And you're sure you're not going to turn on us out there?
We're not afraid. But we'll stay here and hold the line if that's what you want. You're the experts.
I mean, 3 of us against, yeah, you know what, you two
Your call. We're
stay
on the
here.
line.
I don't need your big old giant guns turning on me. Can I just go on my ship? Just curious, just for the sake of curiosity. Can I just hop in my ship right now? Like, say if I said, fuck y'all, deal with your own problems right now, and I just left. Like, I also got a much bigger ship, if you could not tell. Like, what if I just said bye? I'm a head out. Like, if I can, I'm gonna laugh. Oh my God, wait.
Have things for you.
I could really just leave them.
Yes?
You have anything interesting for me, Sarah?
I certainly do. It's all yours.
What is it? Pigment?
Maybe another time.
Okay, Sarah, I love you, but you're pissing me off at the moment, so I'm swapping you out. I said, I don't need to deal with this. Alright, who wants to go with me? By that, I mean, where's my man?
Stay up late. Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I
Oh.
know you aren't.
Hadrian!
On Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Sam Coe and where his stargazing landed him.
Hey, baby.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book. Cora will be thrilled.
Okay, Sam. I'm trusting you to stay out of trouble. Think you can handle that?
Alright,
Hello
let's get going. Sarah's in timeout.
New Atlantis is beautiful, but it's never really felt like home.
Oh, she's follower dialogue? Hadrian, follow me. I could have taken a nap and healed. Okay, wait, sorry everyone. Give me a second. People are literally getting killed right now by these monsters, and I'm gonna take a short little nap.
Alright, let's get back to it.
Alright, now I'm ready. Let's go, guys. let's kill these motherfuckers. People are dying, Kim. Okay, my nap is more important. Hi, fucker. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Oh god, please stop. Why am I on fire?
It's here! It's here! Hide! Do it now! Let's do this! Stop! Stop! Don't shoot! We're friendly!
You can't beat it. It's too strong. Give up now.
Ah! Just completely nervous.
Got me!
Die, fucker. Yeah. Shove it up yours. Oh, see, listen, when I pick up alien material with my fucking man around, he don't judge me. Sarah Morgan, what are we doing, girlfriend? Can I go in this? No. Maybe Sarah's just pissed because she's into me and, like, she knows I favored Sam. It's like, why can't you love me? Oh my god, why is that so close to my ear? Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. This with the headset on right now is awful. Oh my god. Even though that did slightly give me ASMR tingles.
They're everywhere! All around! Nowhere is safe! It's here! It's here! Hide! Do it now!
Wanna mess with me and my friends? Back!
Thank the Lord.
Target down! Nice work, Captain.
I wonder what Jacob would think of a Coe helping to save New Atlantis. Damn if I'm not proud of it, though.
Woo! Woo! I do slightly wish with the Terrormorph, like, interior, like, the dialogue, where they're like, people are like, don't shoot and stuff like that, that they would have gotten dialogue from your followers. Because I would have panicked if I would have heard, like, any of my followers be like, don't kill me, don't kill me. I'd be like, I'm so sorry. It's not you, baby.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
Slay. You all held the line. You're the heroes here, not us. All in a day's work, Sergeant. Just remember who saved your tails. All in a day's work, Sergeant. I'm
like
humble.
Hell it is. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion.
2, there's 3.
Captain, we should report
Don't
back
forget
to
my
the
man.
President. Let her know the Terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Don't forget that my husband is with us too.
Welcome back to the pride and joy of the UC. Hello, New Atlantis.
I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been a hot minute since I played this game. Correction. hot minute since.
Cora likes throwing stones into the pond. Or she did. God, that was ages ago.
That is all.
It's been a hot minute since I played this game and had Sam as my follower because I've just been having Sarah with me, and like, oh my god, his voice, it gets me every time. I need to stop being slutty on main. Oh my god. This is the definition of being down bad, and I shouldn't be down bad. That's my impression of the horn. The alarm. Beep. Beep. I did it! Without Sarah. Welcome to the Sarah slander episode. I've actually seen a lot of people's opinions on her decisive.
Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
Absolutely.
Those creatures killed
Captain?
citizens.
Hadrian,
They're not killing anymore.
it would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terrormorphs, well, consider them validated.
Woo!
Thank you, ma'am.
Agreed, thank you. Better late than never, I suppose. I take my gratitude and credits, real estate or luxury goods. Oh my god. Agreed, thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Claps for Hadrian.
I'd be honored.
That's what she deserves.
Excellent. But
She's
as you
an
both
icon.
made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first,
come
we're going
on
to
now.
need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball.
Play ball?
Someone who
we're
knows
playing baseball?
precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Oh my god, guys, stop it. Me, why not send a diplomat? Someone trained in this sort of thing.
The Cabinet wants progress, and wants it quickly. You're already far more familiar with the situation than any diplomat would be. There's also no diplomat alive that can claim they helped keep a cadre of Terrormorphs off the embassy doorsteps. The Cabinet was unanimous. They want you.
Oh my god, guys, thank you. If you're sure that's the wisest course of action, I can't be your representative. I'm just on Vanguard nobody. Tell me what I'm getting first and I'll consider it. I'll do it.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
What slay.
So, will you help us?
I mean, for the betterment of the whole galaxy. You can count on me, ma'am.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall.
Okay.
And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. We're dismissed.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Oh, I leveled up again.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Okay. Hello.
Chief Yassine, these orders. A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Honestly, her hair.
That must make you my Vanguard captain.
Honestly, it's kind of eating.
Welcome to Interstellar Affairs.
Is this a fuck-ass
I'm
Bob?
Deputy
I don't
Chief
think it
Diplomat
is.
McIntyre,
But it's
Chief
kind of a
Yassine's
slay.
second in command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude.
Oh my god, you're welcome.
I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terrormorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
I've been told by 3 different characters. Ooh, ooh. In my Freestar Collective said there, a specific option where the UC keeps all their secrets on how to kill Freestar citizens. Ooh. I kind of want to say that, just to be like, silly. Like, I want to know what her reaction would be. They're the repositories for all the band data from the Colony War. Let's pretend that I don't have the slightest idea. Let's just be a little silly.
Last I checked, it takes 2 parties to fight a war.
That is true.
But, since you're such an expert, I'm sure you also know it's supposed to be managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency and requires a one-time use
I thought
code
her
from
reaction
each of the
would be
3
more
armistice signatories.
dramatic towards
UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varoon.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varoon to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Okay, what can you tell me about these codes? Can we forge them? Okay, well that seems a little problematic to ask, but also I might know someone who can do that.
No.
Oh.
Each is a strip of several million random numbers generated on the fly based on biometric keys kept by each of the ambassadors on their person at all times.
Oh god.
They're impossible to create without those keys, and those keys stay with the ambassadors, meaning we're accessing nothing if we can't get them on our side.
So I just... Oh, okay. You'd think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack. No problem, I'm just going to need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium penthol. Is that a reference to something that I don't understand? I'll be honest. Yeah, no. I don't get it. It sure doesn't sound easy.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us.
I feel like won't
I'll
is
provide
better.
guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
She said cooperate, do not kill.
Cooperate.
Yep.
Threats and violence are off the table here.
Completely
No,
off the
that
table.
doesn't mean we can't get creative.
Oh?
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varoon?
Tell me about Ambassador Radcliffe.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
Okay.
Well then, hope she's doing a good job.
Now, officially, our
So-
office
Sam,
is suggesting you
listen.
try and negotiate with her.
I agree with you on most things,
Use your
but
experiences
hold your
as a
tongue on
member
this
of the
part.
military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Can I rely on Sam? I could literally be like, hey, you know, we have a Coe here. That seems a little rude. I don't need to do that, but I could. We'll do a trade. I give him something he wants. He gives me something I want. I know what I want. All right, tell me about these other tools then. No one could be that stubborn. New Atlantis was just attacked. I think you're underestimating how delightful I am. I love that.
Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised. But we do have one item up our sleeve.
No, tell me, just in
UC
case.
Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters.
Oh!
Which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
That seems illegal.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device,
You're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that.
What?
But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Okay. Okay. What can you tell me about this staff member?
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life.
Girl, you really
And
spilling all the
someone
tea to
who
us.
very likely hates her guts.
Oh, why? She really is like giving all this information about the woman who's representing the Freestar Collective to two people who are from the Freestar Collective area. Like, ma'am, we have Sam right next to me, and we have me. What do you... This might not be the correct information to be spilling. I could just tell her all the things you're doing. Any other things I should avoid doing inside the embassy? I mean, besides killing people and causing
many. Don't
ruckus?
steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone.
Yep.
If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
All right, that's all the info I need.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Is it Digipics? Oh, FC Embassy Security? Okay, weird. Tell me about Ambassador Balmore of House Faroon.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge.
Me too.
When the rest of House Faroon retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Faroon thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Oh, okay. Alright. Why? What's wrong with House Faroon?
Well, these days, they're primarily considered a security threat.
Oh?
House Faroon Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky. But that hasn't always been the case. After they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Faroon did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left, leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
That's so weird. Like, I really want to get into that. And, like, you can choose a character with the House Faroon background. And I'm like, what is the, like, significant dialogue with choosing a character with that specific background? Honestly, that might be, like, a fun replay moment for me, just to do that. Like, go over the game quickly with it and see the unique dialogue options. Because I'm like, everyone's like, they all went into hiding. Do I know why? Would I know anything? Probably not. They like to be vague. That actually sounds pretty promising. I'm sure he could be reasoned with. House Faroon are people just like us. That's the good answer.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Sam!
Of course.
No!
But there is another wrinkle.
Why is everyone in my
We're not
fucking group
100%
problematic?
sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Okay. What do I do if he's dead?
Then you search the embassy for his biometric key, collect your code piece, and we'll go about notifying his next of kin, if we can ever find them. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Wait, has no one actually been inside the embassy?
The embassy is still legally House Faroon sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age. But we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out.
Okay. What kind of life signs did you detect in the embassy?
The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador.
Oh, okay. I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you.
Okay.
And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind.
Got it.
Be smart out there, Captain.
Oh my god, there's a lot of information all at once.
Bend your ear when you got a moment.
Okay, well you can bend my ear. I almost about to said something that I probably should not have said. And that's why I'm keeping it to myself. I'm a contained woman. You know, I am a good Christian girl. Definitely not that, but we're fine here. Why is literally Sarah, Sam, and, oh my god, Andreja say unhinged things that are slightly problematic, that now I'm thinking Barrett is the only person in this group that isn't a little problematic. Barrett's over here like, hi guys, let's just vibe and have a good time. But Sam's over here like, House of Varun aren't real people. And Sarah's like, over here being like, yeah, actually Terrormorph problem isn't that big. And the 3-star collective is annoying. And Andreja's like, y'all are all suspicious. Can we like, calm down? Can we be a group? Can we stop attacking each other's backgrounds? Is that water? Ew. What is this? That is nasty and green. Why is not someone cleaning that? Okay, you wanted to talk to me? Let's talk up here. It's a little more private. There's a couch here too if we need to use it.
Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up.
Heated. How does Cora feel about all this?
Well, up until a few years ago, she kept hoping we'd get back together.
Well,
I mean, Lillian and I stayed married longer than we should.
I love a little
Cora's
divorced family.
But we really weren't doing Cora any favors there.
I love a little separated / divorced parents plot line. Totally doesn't hit close to home at all. Oh god. Anyway, on a small ship, everyone hears everything. I hope Cora didn't hear anything. Sorry, I'm busy right now. On a small ship, everyone hears everything. And I mean it.
Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night. Like everything? Just so you know, there's a long, proud tradition of singing in the shower.
That's okay, baby. Keep going.
Lillian, she's an incredible woman. Truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, 3-star colors spill out.
Oh,
And back
God.
when I was a ranger, we were quite the team.
Okay, so many options here. Did you like being a ranger? We'll go with that
I
first.
never had much passion for law enforcement.
Ooh.
But there were days I was damn proud to wear the uniform.
I love a man who
Other
rebels
days,
against the law.
Too messy. I mean, we always walk the line well. Lillian is good that way. But some laws I think are horseshit.
Oh.
Like ruining lives because some barroom brawl got out of hand. That never sat well with me.
That's kind of tea. That's how let me go on, let me rampage, like a little rant. That's like makes me think of like, and today on like how laws are working, especially when it comes to like, for some like drugs, marijuana, like selling marijuana, for example, and how like, you know, when white people sell it, they get in jail for like a year, a few months, but when black people and people of color sell it, they're in there for like 10, 20 years. Or like when certain people kill, they're in jail for like 5 years, but people who are selling drugs are in there for so much longer. Government corrupt is the final answer here, and it stays corrupt apparently in a futuristic world. Freestar collective option. I'm still in
I don't
awe.
mind spending some extra time with you.
Oh? Stop it. Stop it. We're just staring at each other. What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyways, I'm still a little in awe of Rangers. I heard so many stories about them growing up. There must be a story behind why you stopped being a Ranger. I bet you were good at being a lawman. I don't know. I think we're quite the item too, Sam.
Oh, don't worry. You're in a category all your own.
I am?
What was I?
Yeah,
The
where
one
were
day,
you?
I was just done.
Uh-huh.
No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. So I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down.
Oop.
Hard.
Fuck Lily.
Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right.
If you were that unhappy, you did the right thing. I feel bad for Cora. She didn't even consider it.
Not for a second. And she's right. Lillian is where she's meant to be. She always wants to fight the good fight. And the Rangers are lucky to have her.
I feel bad for Cora. If you were that unhappy, you did the right thing. I think that one.
We were making each other miserable.
Oop.
And that wore on poor Cora, too.
This does hit a little
It's
too
funny, our
close to
latest
home.
argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I told her what you told me, that Cora is just blossoming with all this.
Aw.
With Sarah, you, heck, even Walter.
Fuck the
I
others.
just know Cora has futures I could never dream of. But
Damn.
Lillian, not so much a fan of you. That
Wait.
kind of set me off.
Wait. He said, and I quote, Lily is not a fan of you, meaning me. So that means he talks about me to Lily. And she is mad because she's a jealous bitch? Is that what it is? First off, thank you for talking about me to your ex, baby. Anyways, why did you even get together with Lillian in the first place? That seems like an intrusive question. Might hold on that one. Separation sounds like so much fun. Trust me, baby, it's not. If I met Lillian, I have a feeling I would like her. I'm sorry I caused an argument. That's me. That's me coded. That's me coded. I will ask the question first because I like to
Late-night stakeouts, shootouts with a lot of leftover adrenaline.
Okay, got it.
Well, we were never lacking in chemistry.
Oh.
Compatibility, on the other hand.
Oh. I didn't even know that. Or did I? Oh, hi, Discord. Be quiet, Discord. Oh god, hello? What are we doing? There we go, fixed. I'm sorry I caused an argument.
Nah, don't be. It's always something.
He really talks about
Cora's
me
been
to his
stood up a
ex.
time or two by Lillian.
Oh,
Always
fuck
for
her.
the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again.
Oh my god, damn. Why is this kind of me coded? I'm not trauma dumping on stream, please not. I'm sorry things are so complicated for you. I think Cora's better off with us. Okay, I misread that. I mean, kind of. Fuck her mom. But anyways, tell Lillian that. Give her a chance, but make her understand she has to follow through. Lillian's part of her life. It's not healthy to keep them apart. Okay. I don't care for really any of these answers. I'm sorry things are so complicated for you would probably be maybe what I would say the most. But like, if anything, Cora is 12. She's
I'd like
a
to
12.
think you're lost looking into my baby blues.
Ah, yes I am. Anyways, I like to think that because Cora is 12, she's kind of at that age. Oh no, 12 might be too young. But like, she can make the decision to if she wants to have a relationship with her mother. You know? And that's what I kind of want to say, but that's not an option, so I don't know what to say. Not him saying I'm staring into his baby blues. Baby, you know what's right. Anyways, let me reread these. Lillian's part of her life. It's not healthy to keep them apart. Tell Lillian that. Give her a chance, but make her understand she has to follow through. Honestly, I think this one is the best option.
If I do that, y'all might want to invest in some industrial strength earplugs.
That's fine. I'll help
For
you in
now,
the yelling.
Lillian's going straight to voicemail.
Ah,
So
well.
everyone can sleep easy.
what a great conversation. I'm gonna be honest. I love him so much, and you know, separation is hard. Oof, especially when you have kids, and you know, some people, you know, take it harder than others. I'm not speaking from experience. But yeah, I will be, after my lovely chat with my man, I will be right back. I really have to go to the bathroom, so we're gonna be on pause while, I go piss girl. Alright, I'm back. Sound check. I don't know if you're still there. Inigo, but if you are, do I sound fine? If you're not, I'll check it myself in just a second. Oh my god, why am I cold but also warm at the same time? I hate this. Make a choice. Either be cold or be warm. Don't be both. That doesn't make no sense. I think you may have left. I'm gonna put my jacket on, and then in like 2 minutes, I'm gonna get warm again. Okay. Excuse the replay while I test my audio. Okay, sounds fine-ish, I think. Sorry, did you hear my voice again through the mic? But yeah, do I even know what I want? Like, Ooh, bribe. That's a good thing. But I know, I understand, like, the whole, like, I love Sam. I love him so much. If it has not been obvious by the way I've been reacting to this man. Favorite follower, probably gonna marry him again. But, like, I really, like, see myself a lot in, like, Cora as a character, as a kid. I mean, like, separated parents is, like, such a, like, it's, you know, it's a hard thing. My difference compared to, like, Cora and then some other people I know is, like, Cora is 12. I'm 22. Well, yeah, still 22. I was 21 when my parents separated. And, like, so I'm an adult now. And, like, you know, I felt like that maybe because I was older, it wouldn't hit as that hard. But it still did. I don't know. It's difficult, especially when you see them for so long thinking everything will be okay.
You see Stalin on purpose. I can feel it.
Okay, I'm just double check my audio one more time. Yep, sounds fine. But yeah, that's enough of my
You'll find the ambassador
stuff. But yeah, I love Sam, and I totally agree with him that sometimes the laws, like punishment and stuff, are a little too hard. Like, It's ridiculous. So, wow, not the twang
Visitors
music.
are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room. That means you.
Always good to get back to Freestar soil, even if it is surrounded by New Atlantis.
I like to think that they have like little radios in this place that is like specifically just dedicated to playing Aquila City / Freestar Collective music. Oh my god, my hair! I've lost one hair right in front of my eye. There we go.
Never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Okay, well...
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
People died, ma'am. This isn't
Are you
about
supposed to be in
strategic advantage. Sam, get your ass in here. Like, no offense, bitch. That's kind of rude.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Freestar Collective Settler, I'm here today on behalf of the United Colonies, but I'm a member of the collective just like you. I'm here on behalf of the United Colonies. We need the Freestar Collective's help. Captain Corky Jones, UC Vanguard, you and I need to talk, Ambassador. You seem like a lady who wants to stop more Terrormorph attacks. Well, I got a deal for you. I'll say the first one.
Ah, so you're the one they called about. Failed to mention you were collective-born. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terrormorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
I feel like she's like, the type of like Southern mother that's like, oh, I'm so sweet, like I want to help my kid, and then says the most awful things behind your back. Get Sam, Ambassador. I can emphasize how important this is. You heard correctly. We need access to the archives. You need to help us, otherwise any more deaths are on your hands. Nope, they sent me to beg. Please, please, pretty please. I'm not gonna do that, but yeah, I'll use Sam.
Ambassador, I can't emphasize how important this is.
Yes, with those
And
baby
who
blue
might you-
eyes.
Oh, I recognize that face. You're a Coe, aren't you? Didn't you run away to help that little explorers club?
Really? An Explorers Club. Ma'am, I've signed up to help my friend here, who's looking to stop a whole heap of needless pain and suffering. Imagine if this happened in Aquila City, or Neon. The results would be bad, or, let's be honest here, far, far worse. We
Yeah.
owe it to our people to do something.
It's a disturbing thought, Mr. Coe. And while it is my job to protect the people of the collective, the way to do that, I believe, is clear. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
If I exit now, can I persuade? Because I forgot to drink to up my odds. I'll check in a second. Are you serious? There was just an attack on the city. You're really not going to help us?
No, Captain, I'm not, and I'll tell you why.
Damn, you fucking
What you
bitch.
experienced down there at the spaceport, I've lived that once before already.
Oh?
Fought tooth and nail as aliens rampaged in the streets of my home and others all throughout the collective. But my aliens were placed there by UC hands.
Okay, never mind. Maybe
So
I take
I'm
back a
not
little what I
interested
said.
in anyone getting power like that ever again. The UC most of all.
But I'm not UC. Girl, I'm from the same place that you are. What if I told you that Terrormorphs couldn't be weaponized? Would that change your mind?
You have my answer. Now, please take the hint.
Take a hint, take the hint. Okay, let me drink. Can I drink? Ooh, I think it's letting me do it. Chug, chug, chug. Where's my alcohol? Okay, hello.
Did I not make myself...
Did I not make myself clear, ma'am? You need to give me this frickin' information. Please, Ambassador, just listen to what I have to
really
say.
gonna push this?
Yes, bitch.
All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
Well, thank God I can go back and save.
I'm listening.
Freestar Collective. Settler. The Collective's my home. I just want what's best, and that's working for the UC.
In the end, we all just want to be safe in our little fiefdoms, don't we?
Yes. Like Sam said, the Freestar Collective owes it to its people to act.
The Coes do have a way with words. Imagine how it'd look if the next attack occurred in Freestar space.
Exactly. The Terrormorph Xenoweapons project was a failure. That knowledge isn't dangerous.
The warmongers of the UC...
Are you kidding me, ma'am? Are you kidding me? Well, good thing we have a little quick save. She said, actually, I don't care. Let everyone die. I hate reloading. I hate resaving. I think it's... I say that. I don't, actually. I do it all the time in video games. If you have a problem with me doing it,
abundantly clear?
live your life. Do what you want.
Really
I'm doing what I
push...
want.
I'm listening.
Try again.
In the end,
Okay, saying the same things I said before.
Cool.
Well, that got to work. I guess I'll... Are you willing to risk more deaths because that's what you're doing by not helping us? I guess I'll bribe her. Will that work? If I tried this again. Oh, it worked!
That for sure.
Okay, never mind.
That is interesting. Well, Captain, you make some good points.
Yeah, I do.
But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terrormorphs. The monitors will make sure of it.
I thought that was obvious.
You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Agreed, that's way too much. I think I need to speak to Deputy McIntyre first. Agreed.
Excellent. Follow me.
Hello? One sec. Sorry. I got stuff on my phone that people are messaging me about. There we go. Okay, and now because I'm panicked, I'm gonna check my audio again. Okay, we're great. Slay. Everyone, we're slay. Let's go, cranky lady. Oh, okay. Do you need a moment with the wall? Do you know where you're going? Should she be in charge of this place, everyone? I think we might need a new leader. She doesn't seem to be doing too well. Okay, I'm gonna just walk out. Hello.
Thank you again for all you've done, Captain.
Have I done anything? Is she moving? What is she doing? Ma'am, let's go. Stop walking to the wall. Oh, do you... I don't know what's happening. Oh, there she goes. Down. Ooh, this tapestry is really pretty, though. Love this.
Sorry. Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
I love a little, like, tapestry moment.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. It's not supposed to be a long process. It is for emergencies, after all.
I guess I can kind of understand her point of view because, like, the Xeno warfare, like, was sent after her and killed off probably, like, several people that she knew. So she has a right to be terrified. It's just the way that, like, these terrormorphs, which are not supposed to exist in, like, smaller settlements or in big cities, only like only once. They only show up at once in big cities. So them showing up again is like crazy. It's like big news. And for her to just be like, well, it won't happen to Aquila City or any of our people. Even when like Sam, who is also, and my character, who are both from Freestar Collective area, it's like, girl, what are we doing? It's like, think maybe a little before you think, oh, that's a cute photo. I didn't take that. That's a beautiful photo. But it's like, think, you know, that maybe this is for the best.
Back into the harness.
Harness? Harness? The way he's sitting here, sir. I need to stop. Feral. Blanc.
Can I help?
No, Sarah. We're currently on a break.
Ah, hello. What is it?
A pet.
I have sharpened the blade for this very occasion. Just in case we need it.
Looks like it's tag you're it, Andreja.
Tag indeed, Sam. We will see you later.
I have not hung out with her very much, so let's hang out with her for the moment. Trying to swap, give all the love to the followers, you know? Oh, what is he doing? Get back in there. Yeah, that's what I thought. But like, I guess I understand her like concerns now. Running and running and running. And running and running and running.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Bonk.
Please keep moving.
Because I streamed earlier, I'm like feeling less tired. So I might go on for like another hour or two. I'm kind of happy about that. I mean, everything I was doing prior, like most of it was me why I didn't stream for so long. That's because I was writing. I'm now done with the book. I just need to go through and edit it. And let me tell you, why does the editing process take forever? I'm only on chapter 4. But I'll get through it all to make it perfect. My little baby.
I am thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
That is a valid point. Andreja, you're kind of not gonna lie, girlfriend.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you.
Ooh, the nice background sounds. Walk, 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 walk.
Can we run through it one more time? The lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
Alrighty. Wow. Oh, great. Yay, snakes. My favorite. This place is kind of creepy. Kinda. It is creepy. No, no reaction to being here. She went, yeah. House Faroon Temple. So weird.
This is certainly different than anything else in New Atlantis.
Oh, so there was like a little educational area. I would just love to learn more about House Faroon. Okay, you know, vague. Oh, wait. Terminal. That does work, but that might not be my best option. That's probably the correct one. I really just can't wait for this game to get DLC. Like, I love replaying it, but I really want to, like, at some point continue playing my main character. Did at some point. Oh, deactivate turrets. I would love to do that. Update friend or foe. Recalibrate. Recalibrating. I like friends. You know, friends are nice. What is this?
Decades unsupervised. And it seems this tree has decided it now owns this place.
Oh god. Is this the tree that's releasing this stuff? Ah!
Once again, we are triumphant.
Ooh, okay, okay, this is a lot. Ooh. Okay. That goes there, maybe. What am I gonna do for dinner tonight? That's such a good question. I got paid the other day for working, and now every time I get money, I'm like, oh my god, you know what I could do with that money? Buy food. Even though I need to tell myself to stop. I saw someone like tweeting about that they are making a like remastered version of The Last of Us Part 2, which, not gonna lie, why? Like, the game came out not that long ago, or at least not that I know of. But it also got me thinking, like, I've never played those games, but I do like them. I've only watched people play them. It is a scarier game, and I tend not to do well for scarier games, but... Wait, where's the first one? I had this? No. This, and I thought I had the top four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this one. Oh, god damn it. But I saw people like posting about it and like being like, why is there a remastered version? And I kind of agree. Oh wait, that's for the second layer. Yes, okay. Just cause like, it hasn't been out for that long, but then I saw people say that like, PlayStation tends to make remastered versions of games like pretty commonly quick. And they're like giving other examples on how like one game literally was only out for like a year and then they made a remastered version of it. So I'm like really confused as to why PlayStation does that. No PlayStation slander. I am playing on an Xbox, but I still like, they make a lot of good games on there too. Kind of sucks that people can't play Starfield on PlayStation. And that's what I have a problem with, like the console wars is like with the exclusive stuff. Oh fuck, I thought I got it. It's like I can't play The Last of Us on my Xbox, but I would like to play it. Maybe I think like if I were to ever play that game, it would be to maybe stream it. But it's I can't do that, and I guess if I were to ever what's the word I'm looking for? If I were to ever figure out how to...
the patience for computer systems.
If I would ever figure out how to be able to stream on my PlayStation without it making like look all bad, then maybe I could try to do it. I think we might own the game. Oh, hi, buddy. Or we own some version, like a really good PlayStation game. But it's weird that they literally are making a remastered version for it so quickly when I think many people, myself included, actually it might not be Naughty Dog, that's, well, I don't know. I just know I'd rather would get a new Last of Us game. Or like at least a DLC for the second game, because the second game never got a DLC. Which, you know, I think kind of sucks. Because I think the second game is so freaking good. But it is what it is. Because I stand corrected. It might actually be PlayStation that's remastering it, and not Naughty Dog. I don't know how that works exactly. But I also saw that Naughty Dog was like firing a buttload of people, but actually they're not the only gaming company doing that right now. Telltale is doing it again too, which I at one point wanted to stream Telltale games, but now I'm like, is there a bad taste left in the mouth for the company? Is it worth it? So, but we'll see. Oh, I hate these sounds. But, yeah, I saw that they are also firing people, and I think they're trying to blame the strike or whatever, which I think is a boatload of bullshit. Or, like, animators or whatever, gamer stuff. I actually don't know if they have a union. I need to pay attention to that. That'd be something to be good to keep information on, because I love paying attention to like the gaming industry and like what they do. So, but it's kind of disheartening to see these companies like fire a ton of people. And I saw Telltale release a statement about it. I don't know if Naughty Dog did, but I know they're like, we are so devastated by having to have to do this, which I guess I don't entirely understand, like, the financial, like, world and stuff all that well. Had a marketing minor for, like, I had a marketing minor for, like, a year, and then I got rid of it, so maybe I'm not the best to have a statement on it, but it's still upsetting to see. You know, people should be able to have jobs that are stable and that pay them well, you know, and that they want to do. This place is also creepy as hell. I wouldn't say it's one of the... It's a little spooky, but I wouldn't say it's like a scary moment of the game. It could be, you know, for some people. Not for me, really, but, what was the point of coming up here? Was it just, like, supplies? What sees me? Oh. Where'd you come from? I hate the way they move. I hate it. Oh, is that one defending me? What the heck? Thank you, buddy. Oh, calm. demons. That's a song. I totally did not get it well at all. I was off the beat. I like the beat. I don't think this one really works for any. Yeah, it does not. Okay, so that's not an option. That could be an option. This could be an option. I hope everyone, wherever they're at, their weather is great right now, because it actually feels like fall at the moment. And I need it to stay this way. I'm a fall girl through and through. Keep the fall vibes going. I am White Girl Christian Fall. Oh, Discord there again. Gosh darn it. Oh, that could work. Oh, speaking of The Last of Us, because I was literally just talking about it, I want to rewatch the show so bad. Video game, spectacular. But there is something about the TV show that really, truly got me to understand the masterpiece of the game. Because I didn't watch the game, like, at all. I didn't for years. I watched a little bit of it from my twin playing it, more like forced to play it. My twin hates horror games. Loves horror movies, hates horror games. But my friend and I kind of forced him to play it, and he did not make it far. But I never seen it after that, and so it was crazy when I finally like watched the show, and I was like, okay, I get it. I get why people like this. And then I finally...
Please try not to alert anyone to what you're doing.
Okay, girly, we're doing fine. So I finally watched the game, except, okay, I guess we're hacking again. Except it wasn't until, like, it took me to watch the TV show to finally get into the games, but I didn't even, like, watch the first game. I watched the second game first, because I was like, I know to so many people, the second game was so divisive. And I was like, and I have a feeling I'm going to like it. And so I watched that first, and my knowledge of the first game was just from the TV show. But the second game, Last of Us Part 2, is honestly one of the best video games I've ever seen. I don't know if I'd ever play it. I think there's too much dog killing in it for me, personally. That's my, like... quote-unquote one gripe with the game. There might be a few others that I can't think of at the moment. But that's my big issue. It's like, why is there so many dogs that die? Like, Naughty Dog, what are we doing? You're Naughty Dog. Stop killing dogs. But, it's so good story-wise. Like, it's, like, excellently... Oh, what are these? Oh, hi, buddy. Honestly, it's, like, an excellent story. Phenomenal. And so then I finally watched the first one after seeing the second game and watching the show. And some people might be like, oh, that ruins your experience for it, but it really did not. I still really liked the first game too. I just prefer the second game. Duly noted. Which I have a feeling liking the second game is such a hot take over the first game. Like, it's probably, people probably would, like, attack me for that. But, you know, I just connected more with, like, the plot in the second game and how, like, I don't know, the plot in the first one's also really excellent. But, like, how, like, oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. Please, back off. Stay away from me.
Got you.
How, like, even, like, this endless cycle of betrayal and killing each other is just gonna lead to more betrayal and killing each other. So, like, Abby and Ellie could, like, one of them could have ended the cycle. They could have ended the cycle, and both of them had so many options to end the cycle until they finally do at the end, but then, like, half of almost everyone is basically dead. So it's like, was it all worth it? I don't know. That's the end of my Last of Us rant, because we're here playing Starfield, not The Last of Us. Hello, sir. Oh, God,
what seems
tree.
punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Oh my god, now I have to check that again. I'm so sorry about all the audio issues. It sounds really quiet. Hello! Hello! Okay, I don't know. We're gonna have to go with that. I'm sorry. God damn. I'm gonna have to get a new headset soon. Hello.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh?
Venom
Tell
tree.
Me, though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge, and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
The spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else is damaged. Everywhere in the city is better shape than this dump. Is what happened here a power surge?
I take it you didn't have such an experience where you were, then, hmm? Yes, the entire embassy was thrown into lockdown, trapping me in my quarters, disabling the Venom tree's filters, and arming the defenses. A disconcerting experience, to say the least. Was the rest of the city spared?
Did you say that the pouring out clouds upstairs is called a venom tree? Is it poisonous?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment.
Okay.
But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand?
Yes, it does.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terrormorphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terrormorphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Correct. We're going to use the data and the archives to better understand and stop these attacks. We're going to ensure something like this never happens again, and we need your code to do it. Bingo, hand over your code so I can get out of this place. Correct. We're going to use the data and the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there.
Oh, someone's coming downstairs.
But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Okay.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy.
Mm-hmm.
With little success.
Oh.
In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
I don't know how I feel about that. Knowledge can't be evil. What about knowledge of, say, gunpowder?
A fine counterexample. Responsible for the deaths
it's
of
also
millions
responsible
on
for, like,
ancient
fireworks.
And fireworks?
Yeah, because it's original.
Absolutely capable of being put to violence, but not evil in itself.
But I guess.
And here you are with a similar conundrum. I might be willing to support you if I knew I would not be tarnishing the legacy of House Varun by doing so.
Just gonna check my mic one more time. Yeah, okay, we're good. What a good point. It's kind of like knowledge of something can't be evil unless it depends how the person uses that knowledge. And like my character gives the example of gunpowder. Like, you know, my mind went to fireworks. And he mentioned it too, but also like fireworks, you know, ruin our Earth system, but is that considered evil to all people? But like knowledge, can knowledge just be right out evil? Oh God, now I'm thinking about that. Any thoughts? If anyone has any thoughts, please let me know. Can knowledge be outright evil, or is it always dependent on the person who uses that knowledge? You have my word, I will make sure it's used for good. That's an impossible request. You're just an old man in the basement. Okay, well, I'm gonna say you have my word.
You have mine as well. For what that is worth.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow
me. What is his accent? I'm like the worst person at recognizing where an accent is from. Do you have like anything cool down here for me that I could take? Steal?
Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
See, and I like though, because so many people are like, oh, House Varun is only evil, but he's over here like, let's use this for good and only good. Oh God.